Hey guys, Luna here. Welcome to part 2 of our modern Starbucks Let's Build. Now before we start, you may be able to tell I have a brand new microphone. So the audio quality is hopefully much better than all of my previous videos. And it'll be good for all my upcoming videos to have as best a quality as I can. So this is what we got done in the last one. We got some of this Starbucks built. Well, it's not really a Starbucks. It's just kind of a coffee shop, but we're going with Starbucks colors. And I have had some time to think about what we're going to do here. I don't think we're going to do too many changes, but I do want to do a couple on the front here just to kind of make it look better, and then we can get started on other parts of it. So we're just going to use all the same materials. We have our green wool, and we're going to use white stained glass. We have our cracked stone brick, and some spruce wood planks, but we're not really going to use that much. Alright, so we're just going to go over here. I can see one block that we don't have out. Birchwood planks for there. First thing I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to delete that, because we don't really like that. I am going to do something similar, but I'm going to change it. And I'm going to replace this right there with some of these birchwood planks just to double that up. And I'm going to make the window one wider. So all of this is getting moved over. Okay. So I'm just going to make this window one wider so we have an extra space there. I'm going to keep this the same size, and I'm going to repeat that. Okay. So I hope you guys are doing okay. I haven't had too much time to build recently, but hopefully I can get as many videos out as I can before Fallout 4 comes out, because to be honest, I am definitely going to be playing it. And since it's an RPG, it's going to be hundreds of hours that I will put into that game, because Fallout is definitely my favorite game of all time. And I expect Fallout 4 to be just as good as the other ones. What have I done here? We'll delete that. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So yeah, Fallout. I'll be getting Fallout 4 when it comes out. And I was debating whether I was going to make videos of it, but then just recently I was doing the Halo, just kind of walkthrough, just of the main mission. It was only like 6 hours long, which was a bit disappointing, to be honest. And even that, for every hour that you record, you know, it was about 2 hours of editing, rendering, and uploading. And since Fallout would be way, way longer than 6 hours, it would be hundreds of hours if I was to play it properly, then, you know, it's just kind of not possible, considering I only get a few hours a day to make videos, or to work on videos, more like. So it's just not really going to happen, especially since I probably won't get hardly any views for them. It just wouldn't be worth the time. Alright, so we have almost done this. I hope it's going to fit in. It should. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the windows, and then 1, 2. Yeah, that will work. So we're just going to bring that all the way down to there, if it ever works. And we will get started on something different. I don't really want to continue building all of this again. It'll just be the repeat of the last video. And bring that down to there. So you guys can let me know in the comments whether you can tell the difference between my last video and this one for the audio, because I'm now using the Rode Podcaster, and before I wasn't using a microphone, I was using the a headset, because I live in a noisy house, and I didn't really get much time to record, and if I did, there was always people going around, and you could always hear them in the recording. Alright guys, this is looking good. What I'm going to do here, I know I filled those windows in, but that's actually going to be doors. I'm going to get out some, let's see, yeah, this is the right one. I'm going to get some green stained glass, and we're going to fill the middle in here with some green stained glass. So this is kind of our first kind of Starbucks colors. It's going to go in here. And we can add in some Starbucks green around the edges. All the way to there. What I've been doing recently, guys, is kind of been playing around with banners. I've not really used banners before, but I know you can get loads of different designs. Because the modern house I'm working on, I want to kind of make it as cool as possible, and banners are definitely going to help me out to do that. Let's see, how high do we want this window? Door. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that looks good. And then we can put our slabs above the door, like we had before. But we're going to replace it with, let's see, some of that. Because I didn't like the white. So that can go to there. This can go to there. And then we can put in our green wool, which we're going to delete this top window. Like that. And fill it in with some of these birchwood planks. Like so. And then I think green was the right color. We can put a border going around like that. Let's see how this is going to look. All the way to the bottom. I don't know why I do not start from the bottom and go up, because I always start from the top and go down and miss loads of blocks. Okay guys, there we go. There is our main entrance. I think that will do for now. I'm not sure if we want to add anything else into there, but we will figure it out. Once we start the interior, we might do something else in there. But what I'm going to do now is work on the road and the car park for here. Let's take a look around this side. I'm not sure what we're going to do there, but I said in the last video I wasn't very happy with the way this looked. I wasn't happy with the height, but I think we will keep the height the same, and instead of replacing it, what we can do is add in some more windows. Does that make sense? Yeah. So if we kind of move this one down a bit, we'll destroy that, and we can fill in that, and then we can have a window like, say, there maybe? You see? That kind of makes it look less kind of down the way, does it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can move all these down the way and destroy all of those. It's been kind of difficult, guys, because I haven't had any time spare, and I have so many video ideas. I can just never get any of them done. I'm going to quickly fill in this. Alright, I think we will stick with white window pane for this. Yeah, so I've been working on this one and the modern house. But I've been taking a break from doing kind of note block songs because I find that the interest in them has gone way down. And before, it was kind of like the only thing that was getting views was note block songs. And it was kind of the modern builds, it was kind of not getting any interest. But things have kind of switched. Now I get more views for my modern builds, which I originally started doing. And now the note block songs have gone way down in views. And since I like to kind of build for what I have the most views for, since, you know, this kind of makes the most sense, I stopped making note block songs. I might make a couple, like a month, or maybe one a week, and maybe a bit more if I have a lot of interest in a specific song. But I'm kind of looking for new ways to go. So we have the modern builds. We have the kind of top 5 videos that I'm making. So I have top 5 furniture. I have top 5 kind of ideas for kind of interior designs. I've been making top 5 videos to help people out with building houses. So I had one for just houses in general. I had one for just modern builds. They're just kind of basic. They're not for anyone. If anyone knows kind of the basics of building, then they're not really for you. maybe in future videos I can make more advanced tutorials, because I do have a lot of experience in building. I'm not saying I'm the best builder ever, but I definitely have some tips and tricks to kind of get the best of your abilities. If you're just rubbish at building, then, you know, no tips or tricks are going to help you out. But if you're doing all the things right and you're still can't build, then I guess there's no hope for you. But I follow my own kind of tips and tricks, and I think my builds turn out okay. I think the main thing that kind of helps your builds will be putting attention into detail. That's definitely what helps most people. But of course, if you're making tutorials, then you kind of have to find a good balance between detail and how long you want your videos to last for. Alright guys, so I'm just taking a look around here. This one here is finished. I will put on the roof at a later time. Like I said, I don't want bats to start spawning. For the side here, I'm thinking we just put this down in a straight line all the way to, well, in line with there. I'm not going to put any detail here because we're going to cheat, and we're going to put some trees or something there. That way you won't even see this side. We'll probably put a window just to kind of make it not so dark on the inside, but we're just going to cheat there and have some trees. That will save us some time. See, good balance between detail and how much time we have. But what I'm thinking, guys, is if we keep that like that, we can extend it down actually. So say like we bring it to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm just trying to think about this in my head. So I want 1, 2, 3, maybe 12, 13, 15, 16, I'll go to about 18, so that was 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I'll tell you what that was for in a second. We can bring this round. We might make that a bit bigger, we'll just wait till we do it. And to here. Alright, one thinking is, the road over here, this will be the road. You drive down here, there's like a little car park area here as well, and this is kind of like a loading dock. I know it's just a coffee shop, but, and you don't specifically need kind of like this big loading area, but I think it'll be kind of a cool idea. So we can start by, let's take a look around the side. I'm just going to bring this down. I'm going to get out some stone. And I'm going to fill in a little walkway here, so we'll put it about there. We'll just make it 3. That's why I was counting in my head. I was working out this little walkway. A space between the walkway and the loading door, which I figured would be about 9 wide. And an equal space on the other side of the door. So hopefully it all works out. So I'm just going to bring this along to here. And so there'll be a door here. This will kind of be like a staff entrance. I'm not sure if we'll make it out of this. We'll just quickly see what that looks like. I'll put in all the basics. So we have our kind of staff entrance door there, and our walkway, like that. And then we have a space, I don't know why the staff entrance door is back there. Then we have a space of 3. Then we have our loading bay door. I'm going to make this the same, I don't know if I want to make this the same height as that. It might be a bit too big. Okay, we'll have the door, so we'll just make the door just now. Which we decided would be 9, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, sorry about the interruption, guys. And where were we? I don't even know. Yeah. So this, again, is going to be 3. Like the other side of the door, like we said. So 1, 2, 3. I made it slightly too big. So we can just destroy that. Alright, so we have the frame for that. I'm just kind of filling in all of the kind of outlines of things, so I can skip ahead. So we can see the door there, that'll be the loading bay door. We have staff entrance, we have a little walkway. I'm going to start building the road, the car park, and kind of some kind of walk here that attaches the path onto the main doors. What else will we do? I think that will be it. So I'm just going to skip ahead. Alright guys, so that is all that we have time for in this one. I filled in the road, as you can see here. I said I was going to go with the same as this, but once I got started, I realized there was a bit too much white with all this car park going on. So I decided to change it to this, which is a kind of road design I have in a separate part of my city, which you will see probably in the future. And all I did was just dot, space of 3, and a dot, like that. And I think it still looks like a road, but it doesn't kind of overpower you with all this white wool. So it's definitely a good design. But we still have this one for like a little zebra crossing. Alright, so I think that is everything. What I did do though, which we'll have to do in the next video, is two things. I made this one wider, because I want to have like some kind of fence going down there. And to make this even, I moved the road over, which means we'll have to move the door over, because I don't want the road to be at the side, I want it to be in the middle of the door. Okay, but other than that, we can fix it easily in the next episode. So in part 3, I'm not sure if we'll get started on the interior still. This has taken longer than I expected. But we'll definitely get the entire outside building finished. Okay? And then part 4 will be starting on the interior most likely. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, just ask me in the comments below. And also don't forget to hit the like button because it helps me out a lot. And I hope you enjoyed the better quality audio as well. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.